got another random go live here. Let's see. I'm gonna flip this camera around. Nope. 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 There's me. Let's see if I can flip it. Rotations. Rotate device. I don't want to. Oh well. Okay. Well, sorry for all that confusion, but this is how it's going to look. So anyway, so here's what we're going to do tonight on this quick little live. We're going to take these tuner heads off and take these little string tensioners off. And here's our nut. Take that off. So we're going to go in and just take all these little guys out. So like I say, make sure you save all your stuff. All right, so put that over there. Flip these guys over. There's 75 million screws here. No big deal. Not for this little dude right here. Makes work so much easier. So if you're in Sam's and you see one, I say go on and get one. See how quick it makes this process here. Bang, bang, we're knocking them out. All right, let's see if I got them on the first whop. There's one. There's two. Ah, we didn't get him all the way. Ah, crap, messed it up already. Two. Nope, almost. There's two. We get three. Nope, close. There we go. There we go. Almost. Nope. There we go. Oh, we got 7 people watching. That's cool. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. What's up, everybody? So I just decided to do a quick little live. We're taking these tuner heads off. Took the nut out already because it's got to be glued back. So we're going to push these little pins out now. So I don't know if I can do that one-handed. Oh, 19 people in here. What's up, folks? So we're going to just do this quick little live here. So the main thing I'm doing is taking the tuner heads off, and I want to go through here and see if I can sand some of this yuckiness out of this neck here. That's a problem. I don't know if I like this little fang here or not. Might sand that out. I might leave it. I don't know. And then I like how this fretboard looks. Check that out. If anybody knows what wood that is, drop it in the comments. But I'm a weird dude. I like this little weird thing. You don't really see fretboards that have problems in them. Normally they're, perfect or whatever. So anyway, so let's see if I can set this camera up right quick, and then we'll see if we can get this these little pins out. I wish you could rotate this thing on the fly. Let's see. Whoop, that didn't work. Sorry. All right. So let's flip the camera thing around here. Stick it in here. Get that. There we go. All right. I'm gonna zoom in. All right. I'm sure y'all probably have a special tool that you use to take these little things out with. I don't happen to have one. So what I'm gonna do is go get a little flathead screwdriver right quick. All right, so when you can't do anything else, go get you a little something that you know will work. The flathead, pow, 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 pow. Just grab the edge and just pop them out. And boom, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ferrules, I guess you'd call them. All right, so we're gonna take all this stuff, and here's what we're gonna do with it. I told y'all this trick last time. What's up? We got a lot of people in here now, 23 folks. Thanks for watching. Just a quick live here, just taking this guitar apart. So what we're gonna do is take all of our stuff, and a little quick tip, you wanna drop it on some painter's tape, okay? So what that does was keep all your stuff in one spot, so you know where it went. So we'll drop that on the painter's tape, we'll drop that, and what we're gonna do is take this painter's tape, we're gonna close it up. So now I know all my stuff is right here. So I take that, put it in a box full of crap, box of parts. All right, so now I have all these guys with the screws right here. So last time all the screws didn't fall out. These are looking like they want to fall out. So we're gonna put all this together too. So bust out some more tape, and then put this right here. And then we'll start putting our tuner heads with our screws down here to where we won't lose them. See, those guys fell out. So I'd have been looking for those tuner heads. Let's see here. What's up, Ezra? How's it going? Jackson, what's happening? How's it going? Thanks for joining me. Doing a quick little live this afternoon. I was, oh, look at that thing, fell all apart. So I was out here standing on one of the guitars, and I said, man, it's only not even 10 o'clock. So I said, I can do a little bit more work on this thing before I go to bed. So I figured I'd come out here and hang out with y'all for a little bit, do a little live here. If anybody likes this type of stuff, I go live every now and then. Oh, look, I found a random one. Boom. So if you like this stuff, I go live kind of random times. You never really know. I don't really have any kind of system for it. But this is what I'm doing now. It's just a way to kind of keep track of all my stuff. So now we have all these together with the screws. If the screw falls out, it's going to get hung up. So we'll lay those in the bin with all the other stuff. All right, so I'm going to grab a piece of sandpaper and just kind of, I'm going to see what happens when I just start hitting this right here. All right, so y'all might fuss at me, but I'm gonna do it with my fingers right quick. So it's all good. So we're gonna hit this right here and see how much it takes to get back to the surface here. So I don't know what kind of coating this is. If y'all know, what's up, Bumpy Frog Fishing? Thank you for watching. I know it's past your bedtime. So if y'all want to watch the fishing channel, Bumpy Frog Fishing, look him up, /outdoors. He's out there ripping lips on all them white perches and catfish, all those things, man. He's a live scope expert. He'll tell you how to do live scope if you want to know. So this is the most boring thing in the world, is sanding. So I assume, like the other guitar, this is some kind of a poly. I don't know. But we're gonna sand all this down back to bare wood, and then, like everything else that I like to do, probably gonna hit it with some shellac, because that's what I like to do. So this is in great shape though. So there's no big problems right here. You can't see anything crazy. This is a little wompy jawed, but I mean, it's a cheapo guitar. You got a few dents up here. Let's see, Andrew, what's up? Did you hear about the guy who was hit by a can of soda? He was lucky it was a soft drink. They must have AI in here, because that dude used the same joke the other night. That's funny. All right, so what we got to do too is, when you get ready to do your guitar, you got to get some painter's tape, and you got to go through here and tape off your fretboard. See, I've already got everything like from my hands over there. I've been working. So you get crap all over your fretboard. You don't want that. These frets look like they're in pretty good shape too. So a lot of these guitars I think that Stuart gets, they don't get a lot of play time, which is great for us because we don't have a lot of problems. It's like maybe a little high fret right here when I'm just looking at it. But what we're going to do is we're going to do a fret job on this at the very end. So let me show y'all what I'm doing over here. It's going to come out in the video, but since y'all are here with me, I'll go ahead and show you. All right, so here is what we've been working on. Oh, you are real. Okay, I forgot who who I bug sometimes. No, I've never scalloped a fretboard, man. That's I think beyond my skill set. I think it's cool though. I would like to get a hold of one of them and do it one day. All right, so this is where we're at with this guy. It's getting pretty smooth for what it is for a plywood guitar. Sorry I called you AI there, Andrew, so more like AK. All right, so we had a big problem back here, and it's that's just where it hadn't finished drying, but it's all but gone. So she's looking good. There's a couple little things here and there. Sorry, like a little spot right there. So that's what we're gonna do tomorrow. We're gonna let this dry overnight, and then tomorrow what we'll do is come back out here, go over this with a fine-tooth comb and fix any little imperfection. And then this is what we're using, in case y'all don't know. Here we go. So this is some good stuff. Filler primer. So if you never used it, get you some. I use it more for a tool than for primer. So the pickups are going to be just a standard single coils that came in it. So hopefully they work, and if they don't, we'll replace them with something else, probably little humbuckers. So that's what I want to do with that. But anyway, so if y'all haven't used this, it's great. It covers all your like little scratch marks, anything kind of hairline scratch marks, it'll fill it in. And it's sandable, and it's just like, dude, it's like magic. So that's what I use to fill in all my stuff right here. Another thing that's magic, this guy right here. So this bonds to pretty much everything you wanna use. So if I wanted to like stop right now, instead of using, I don't know, say if I want to use a lacquer, I could spray this all over here with a couple good coats, and then I could use my lacquer, and the lacquer would adhere to this. And say I wanted to spray 2K, in theory, on top of the lacquer, which you're not supposed to do, you could spray this again as another coat on top of the lacquer after it's dried and cured and all that stuff, because that's why I don't like lacquer. It takes 9 million years to cure. So but you theoretically could spray it again over that and then spray it with another coat of 2K. So working with lots of coats. There's my little test strip the other day from, it's got crap all over it from when I was testing that 2K clear with the spray gun. So while I got y'all, let me show y'all my little, look at that dirty shop, man. I got stuff everywhere. This is my newest little toy here. So the hospital was getting ready to throw this away, or the clinic. So I went through and got it. So we got all of our paint and stuff here, fretwork stuff, files, all the buffing crap. These are what I use normally, is this. We use the Ultimate Compound as the finishing. Then we start with the Scratch X. So after we go with like a 1200 Astylex, we'll go with this. Then we'll go with this. I was experimenting with this stuff. It's about what and what with everything else. Then we got this, just a spare parts drawer, just pieces and stuff. And this one is our little sandpaper drawer. So we can try to stay organized. And Astylex, if you don't have Astylex and you're trying to wet sand, you need to go get you some of this right here. And this is what you need. So you can just pretty much go with, if you have heavy orange peel, go 600. If you have light, 8. And if there's hardly no orange peel and you're just trying to like get, major scratches out to get a base, you can go with 1200. So anyway, so that stuff's great. It's like maybe $20 something for a little kit. but it lasts a long time. This is my buffer. So the other night I used this pad. So Harbor Freight stuff, you'll see that all over my shop. So I use this pad with the Scratch X. Then later on I use this pad right here with the Ultimate. So that seemed to work pretty good. So anyway, I think I'm gonna call it a night with this. Yeah, those are pretty deep. So we're gonna have to get the palm sander out, and I don't want to get that very uneven. So we're gonna palm sand on that. And hey Stu, what's up, homie? So I'm showing them what we got here, man. Stuart is the man. He's with Gifted Guitars, and he is the guy that gave me these two guitars. And he's a good dude. So he's helping the church out with us and getting us set up to teach. Whoop, hello. He's getting us set up to teach kids music, and that's a blessing, and we appreciate him. And we got more collaborations, I'm sure, in the future. I'm sure we're not done, huh, Stu? So Andrew was saying I need to do an even sunburst. I've only done solid colors. Yeah, I've never done a burst. If you go look at my videos, I did like a kind of a burst. It was a purple and gold or purple and yellow with the dye, the Angelus dye, leather dye right here. So that stuff's pretty awesome, especially when you're trying to do a burst. If you go watch Big D, all his stuff, he does a lot of bursts with dyes, and they come out flawless. And if you take your time and you have the key to it, I think, is you got to have there I am. So I think the key to it is you got to have a thicker veneer. Like, you can't just go willy-nilly on this little micro thin veneer. Thanks, Stu. Appreciate that, man. So you got to have a thick veneer so you can really sand into it. So it's a whole thing. But like the Stuart McDonald kits that we were getting, the Les Paul kits, the veneers on them were kind of thin, but I went with it. And like I said, if you look on my videos, you can see that purple and gold LSU burst that I did. It's kind of a burst, but it's like a teardrop kind of burst. So I didn't feel comfortable doing an actual burst because I'd never done it before. So I just went with something a little easier, kind of like a half burst. Anyway, but this is the shop, everybody. Look how crazy and dirty it is. Look, we'll show y'all some bonus content, non-guitar related here. Fishing corner. We got grills, guys. Y'all are in the barbecue, dude. We got grills. We got Ugly Drum smokers. We got Pepsis. We got PK steak cooking competition grill over here. This is one of the original PK grills right here that was electric. I don't even know. Y'all could tell me. I think it's from the 60s. But I don't have all the stuff to finish it out. It had electric coils right here that went in there. Pretty cool. Old dad made an old tasty steak. If he's still on. He made that from scratch. We got another PK. This right here. One of my pride and joys, little birthday present. PK. So Duchess. So very hard to get. There's only so many made. 1970s Weber redhead there. Big 26-inch Weber. 22 gray, green, 22 black, 22 black. That was my father-in-law's. Then we got another W.C. Bradley. It's old. Let's see. That's something Pop's made right there. That's his like stove for cooking outside. Then we got a couple 18s. Oh, look at that. We got another one sitting over here in the corner. Oh, look, hiding in there. A little pellet grill hiding down there. So we got pellet grills, smokers, everything. We got all Pops. This is Bumpy Frog's fishing stuff. He's making baits and all that. So what else we got? That's the shop. It's the electrical section. It's all the wood section. Look at all the freaking paint cans I bought. So this is pretty much just from guitars. That's what if you're looking into getting into guitars, that's what you're gonna get into. You're gonna have a crap ton of paint cans. So you never can tell what you're gonna use. This is my newest adventure right here. So the little Harbor Freight Fortress. So far so good. She's working like a charm. Keeping air in her. Went with the little Harbor Freight cheapo paint gun, which is what laid down the clear on that other blue guitar. So I got more in the pressure in the valve and the water trap than I do in the actual gun. But it actually cleans up really well. I've cleaned it, I think 3 times, the initial cleaning, and then 2 more. So we're gonna get a hose reel and put up here so that way I can just hose reel around everything. Hot boys, South Louisiana hot. So this is just what we got going. A couple fridges, you know, cold beverages. This is the newest guy. So this is what we use to cut out the Jesus sticker. So Cricut Explorer 3, and then I bought a bunch of crap ton of vinyl. It's just sitting out here getting humid out here. Oh, I gotta turn that off. All right, so look, tell me y'all don't leave these on every time you use one. I know I do. So this little guy right here, put him up. I love that Cricut though. My son's wanting me to, he went to bed talking about a 3D printer. So I said, buddy, we'd have to put a 3D printer out in the shop. So in here, this is where I hadn't been out here as much as I should. But this is the gym. So we got a fishing crap, golf crap, you'd never guess, guitar crap, treadmills, bikes, all kind of stuff out here. That's my new RIT Fit arm wrestling table. Built that from scratch. Don't really do much arm wrestling, but I got it if we need it. All my little handles. This was a nice little addition to the gym here. This is where, oh, the Bowflex situation. So that's, if you don't have one of those, man, I got, all this stuff is Facebook Marketplace except for that, and some of that's Amazon. But dude, I got this whole set for like $100. It's a steal. Got this for like another $100 and something. This was like $80 for a sole treadmill. I mean, you can find some killer deals on Marketplace. So this is our gym. Got the TV so the wife can watch her little stuff. And this is the only part of the shop that's air conditioned. So it's nice in here. So we had to shut her down though. Say night night, Jim. All right. So that's a little tour of the shop there. I didn't think I was gonna be getting into all that, but since we got a few people watching, I figured why not. So we're about to shut her down tonight and go take a nap, get ready for work tomorrow. And I appreciate all y'all watching. And if you like this type of content, like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, share it on Facebook, you know, whatever. So we're looking to get 1,000 subscribers. I've said it in a million videos. So if you are subscribed to the channel and we get up to 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna make a kit guitar. I'm gonna make it look nice, and I'm gonna send it out to one of the subscribers that we pick at random. So I gotta look up the YouTube rules. But anyway, so that's a thing. So we need to get to 1,000. I almost got my watch hours, so that's why my presence on here has been a lot more lately, because I'm trying to get to those 4,000 watch hours. So like I say, share it, tell your friends. So we got to get these watch hours up. We got to bump those numbers up. So anyway, all right, have a good night, Stu. See y'all later. Y'all have a good night.